Hare Krishna. His Holiness Bhakticharu Swami Maharaj ki Jai. His Holiness Bhakticharu Swami Maharaj has been one of the most powerful leaders in the history of ISKCON. Srila Prabhupada recognized his glory right at the very beginning when he met him for the first time. And within a short span, Srila Prabhupada engaged Bhakticharu Swami Maharaj in some of the most responsible and intimate services. To find a guru is extraordinarily difficult. To serve a guru is even more difficult. But to serve and please the guru is the most difficult. His Holiness Bhakticharu Swami Maharaj was so successful in pleasing Srila Prabhupada with his service attitude, with his devotional spirit, with his cultured heart and dealings, that Srila Prabhupada engaged him in translating the entire Srimad Bhagavatam, which was like the magnum opus devotional service of His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada as part of his Bhaktivedanta purports, to translate into a language which is Srila Prabhupada's mother tongue, Bengali. His Holiness Bhakticharu Swami Maharaj took this up as his mission, and as part of his offering to Srila Prabhupada on his centennial, His Holiness Bhakticharu Swami Maharaj completed the entire translation of the Srimad Bhagavatam into the Bengali language. In order to do this, he went through very austere schedules for many, many years with such regulation, with such conviction, with such devotion, that it was practically impossible for anyone to imagine the depths of his conviction and love for Srila Prabhupada. In my own interactions with Srila Bhakticharu Swami Maharaj, I have found that my faith in Srila Prabhupada increased a lot because of Srila Bhakticharu Swami Maharaj's conviction and faith in Srila Prabhupada. As part of his presentations in the GBC college, he would always share some very salient features about what he has learned from Srila Prabhupada. One of the first things he would always emphasize is how Srila Prabhupada emphasized unity in diversity. That ISKCON is a diverse society, attracting all different kinds of people from different walks of life, and we have to remain united in our efforts to serve each other and fulfill the mission of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Yes, differences of opinion are natural. In fact, differences of opinion are symptoms of individuality. And he would always quote how Srila Prabhupada gave everybody creative freedom, but at the same time, Srila Prabhupada gave us a higher vision to try to achieve. And so, in the midst of unlimited diversity within the family of ISKCON, we should try to keep this principle of unity and diversity uppermost. The second principle which Srila Bhakticharu Swami Maharaj would always emphasize was that the GBC is the ultimate managing authority. So he would consider his service in the GBC to be a very, very important and intimate service to His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada as part of fulfilling his instructions. In fact, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur had instructed the Gaudiya Math to form a GBC, and therefore Srila Bhakticharu Swami Maharaj would always emphasize that no matter how many difficulties and challenges ISKCON may have faced in the first 50 plus years of its existence, but Because we followed Srila Prabhupada's instruction of forming the GBC, although there were many ups and downs, although there were many deviations and challenges, still the society is growing from strength to strength in different parts of the world and especially in India. And therefore, the third principle he would emphasize was that Srila Prabhupada emphasized the principle of group decision making. That yes, an individual can make a decision, but if we come together and try to run this society on the basis of a group consensus, then that would create an automatic check and balance in our overall decision making and governance process. So this is something also which I have difficulties and challenges. And in today's context, Srila Prabhupada may not be directly there with us in his physical presence, but in the form in the form of his devotees, he's present. And therefore, Prabhupada expected the devotees to come together and work out their differences and somehow resolve these differences in such a way that decision making could be on the basis of the majority decision making. And the fourth principle he would always emphasize was that His Divine Grace, Srila Prabhupada, has given us this mission on behalf of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Srila Prabhupada in 1966 established the institution of ISKCON to facilitate the growth of this mission of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu of Name Ruchi, Vaishnav Seva and Jive Daya. We have been blessed by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada to be part of this institution of ISKCON so that we can spread the mission of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu far and wide. So Srila Bhakticharu Swami Maharaj had such deep dedication and devotion and concern about ISKCON's present and future. And he would always emphasize, whatever may happen, do not leave ISKCON. So I derive the greatest inspiration and insights from the life and the teachings of Srila Bhakticharu Swami Maharaj. And on this first year anniversary of his disappearance, I miss him very deeply. In fact, to be honest, I have not fully processed this loss because the circumstances in which his departure happened was such that we could not really come together and grieve his loss the way we would have liked if the pandemic was not there. I hope and pray that Srila Bhakticharu Swami Maharaj continues to bestow his unlimited blessings upon me so that I can imbibe a fraction of his dedication and devotion to serve Srila Prabhupada in this mission of ISKCON. Srila Bhakticharu Swami Maharaj ki jai.